What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this week is going to be a collective haul of all the things that I have picked up in the last few months. I did show you guys the Ferragamo shoes that I picked up in, I think, a vlog, but I just wanted to kind of come and do like a deep dive. I have some items that will be arriving after I filmed the talking head portion of this video, and I'll try to insert myself giving you guys the actual review, but I needed to get this recorded. I have a busy week coming up. I told you guys I'm going to Fashion Week with For Real Furs, which is my cousin's fur company exclusively, so I need to kind of prep for that. I am in the federal government, and you guys know that we have a lot going on right now, so while my mental space is not clouded with all the things that are happening, I'm like, let me get this video rolling so that if I go into a deep, dark situation, I have some footage to get out so that I can take a mental break, if that makes sense. You guys know I don't really dress up when I come here. I am chilling. I am in my room / office / closet, and I'm not sure if I've explained that. Like, you guys may see me with the same few shirts on because I really get cozy. I close the door and it's like I'm talking to a friend. And that's how I like the vibe to be. I'm not about to get dressed up and put on a choker and rings and all of that. The best I can do is beat my face a little bit and do my hair. But I want to be comfortable. So I feel like I'm just talking to my friends, if that makes sense. So if you guys are ever looking for me to be like done to the nines, it's not going to happen. If I could wear a robe and I thought it was appropriate, I probably would. So before I get into the haul, I want to say that, number one, I'm so proud of myself. And I've been coming to you guys every week. I've been really consistent. I like having like the top 10 series takes a lot off of my mental when it comes to like figuring out what videos I want to make every week. And one of the things I wanted to introduce this year is what I wore this month. Now, I know some creators do what I wore this week, and I would be lying to myself if I thought I could do that. Not everything is that interesting, and I don't have that many clothes, if I'm being honest. I have stuff, clearly, but to show you every week, I would be an offensive outfit repeater over and over and over again because I don't have a plethora of things, right? I have a condensed closet that just for some people would be like, oh, this is a lot, but for where I came from, it's not. It's, you know, I got a couple pair of jeans, a couple of dresses that I love, and I mix and match these things up. So I think if I showed you as far as a month, and if I have 7 to 15 really good outfits, I'll show you guys. Now, I have to be more conscious and mindful every day if I say I'm going to do this, to either do the video to show you guys the footage, or at least take a picture of my outfit and try to explain it. And I think that'd be a nice series to add to the to my video catalog. Now, haul videos would be something that if I have a haul, I'll do them at the end of the month. If it's not anything that I purchase, I'll leave it alone. But you guys know I don't come with hauls every week or every month because it's just not realistic. Like I just said, I kind of have my closet down to a T. Do I add things? Absolutely. But is that every month? Is that every week? No. So it just would be a little bit unrealistic. So all the talking is over. Let's get into the haul. So the first thing I want to get into is going to be these belts from Rainbow. So I think I'm going to try to go in order of like from low to high pricing wise. So I was going to a 80s party. I wanted to dress like Rock from Kanan. You know, she's a drug dealer and she has that 80s hip hop, you know, vibe about herself. And when I saw this belt, I went to a store called Rainbow. I explained that Rainbow was like a brick and mortar Shein in most areas. And I mean, not for nothing, you can find some really cool things, especially if you're looking for like trendy but not expensive pieces, especially in a rush. So I went in for exactly like they read my mind. This belt is like so rock. Like, do you see this? Do you see this? It looks so cute with a jacket that I showed you guys last week, but I saw it and I fell in love. But while I was there, they had two other belts. Now, I don't think they're linkable, so I suggest finding your local Rainbow. These belts were like $7.99, and I want to say if you buy, I know their accessories are buy one, get one free. Not sure if belts count for that, but I mean, at $7.99, you can't beat it, right? So the other belt I purchased, which was like an everyday to work belt, was this one here. I love the simple buckle on it, and I've been talking about belts, I think, in my last few videos. You guys know that belts, like I said, I've always had a moment. And then we got into like the logo belt a couple years back, and it lasted for a long time. I feel like the logo belt thing took on a life of its own, and you had to have a Gucci belt. For that very reason, I will not sell my Gucci belt. I know the trend is over. And listen, if you have a belt, wear your belt. Like, it's so funny to me how people get so worked up of others' opinions of fashion. If that's what you like, wear it. That makes you happy. I see people do this to themselves where, oh, somebody, girl, I was looking at someone's page and she said white shirts is out. Honey, I'm going to wear my white shirt. Why are you offended? Wear your white shirt. We're on here giving our opinion and what we see, but at the end of the day, if it makes you happy, that is all that counts. So please wear your stuff, okay? So when talking about belts, we have gone into like this simplistic era of belts, right? Get rid of the logos and let's do simple. So I have just been buying, I think, the simplest, cutest, belts. I've never been a belt girl. I own one Gucci belt and one Celine belt, and then I had a black random belt for like when I needed something to literally hold my pants up. That was it. So I thought this was really cute. And then the other one I purchased was this one as well. It just seems so very much so like 90s with a high-rise jean. And I love that the tail of the belt had this on the end. It kind of gives it a little character. So love. If I can link it, they'll be below. The next thing is going to be some dresses I got from Fashion Nova. I don't think these are linkable either, but I will put the style numbers if I can below. So the first thing is a leopard dress. If I look horrible in it, I'll probably just show you the stock photo. I'm recording this before I record me in the clothes, so I don't have the idea of what I look like in all this stuff just yet. So the leopard dress was cute. I wanted a bubble dress. I told you guys I'm going to Fashion Week. Just looking for cute little pieces. And Fashion Nova has always been great for that, right? So this, I know for sure, I've tried these things on. It didn't work for me. It was a little bit too big. I purchased an XL. I should have gotten a large. But also, it just, something about the back and where it gathered and when the gathering ended, it just was off of my body type. The next dress, which is hung up here, was a leopard mesh dress. And honestly, I was looking for things I can throw in my bag. When you're going to like, out of town or somewhere like Fashion Week, you don't know what you're going to be invited to. You don't know, you don't have your closet with you. And you know how it is being on vacation or being out and someone is like, oh, can you meet me at this? And you're like, oh my God, I had 5 outfits. I've wore all 5 and I don't have anything to put on, right? Having pieces like that that are lightweight, that are easy. I'm going to throw that on probably with my mesh boots, my mesh knee boots, and throw a blazer over my shoulder, throw on a choker and some big gold bangles, and I'm dressed. It would be super easy, right? But this was a really nice dress. It's just, a mesh long sleeve dress, lightweight and easy. The next item was it's a Sports Max dupe. So you guys have seen the Sports Max dress. Funny enough, I ordered that dress like 4 months ago. I ordered in a large because Fashion Nova stuff can sometimes be a little bit oversized. I didn't read the reviews and it was like cutting off my circulation. So, but I remember thinking to myself, like, this is a nice dress. I love the cut of it. I like the way that it's made, but it's not for me. Then I was online. I kind of went down a rabbit hole and I'm like, oh, this dress looks like the dress I got from Fashion Nova. So I didn't even know that the dress was a dupe of Sports Max. So I'm like, oh, this is nice, but I don't want to pay that kind of money for it. So I put myself on notifications. It became available. I ordered an extra large. Fit just perfect. And again, the structure is what got me. It's not stretchy at all. Well, just maybe a teeny bit, but it's really good. And to have that Sports Max look, it kind of has to be structured. So I appreciate that. It did go up to like a 2 or 3X, if I'm not mistaken. So the next item is going to be this Kylie Jenner KHY jacket. So you guys know I bought the bomber a couple months back. Very good bomber. It's heavy. It's faux leather, but it's the best faux leather, especially for like a bomber jacket to give you that nice, heavy, strong material. It's perfect. So I was looking. So this has a little backstory. You ever Google like Neiman Marcus or something like that and put it in Google, and then when you do that, it like randomly will put up, I don't know, different clothing. And this particular day when I did that, a Nanushka trench coat pulled up. That led me down a rabbit hole. I found a Nanushka leather blazer, and I'm like, oh, this is beautiful. I knew the local stores here carried the Nushka. However, I went there. They didn't have the item. It's not a cheap blazer. I didn't feel like ordering it and sending it back. So then I'm like, well, where else can I find a good blazer? And then I put in faux leather blazer, and this came up. Went ahead and ordered it. The reviews said that it was true to size or to size up. So I went up to an XL only because I knew the waist area was structured and I wanted to have space. And I felt like worst case, I can just have it tailored. It came and it fits perfect. Now, Kylie, what you want to do, sis, is get on LTK. Because the people want the link, okay? Just get on LTK. Y'all popular enough. Just tell the people to put you on it, okay? So we can make our little commission, okay? But find it on the site. I'm in an XL. I think the other larger sizes were sold out, but it is a really good blazer. This is another piece that will probably come with me to Fashion Week. I feel like all my clothing this week that I purchased has a story behind it. So the next thing are these Ralph Lauren cargo pants. So I've been on the search for these ALC Brie cargos since about 6 months now. And they're $4.95. I couldn't find them in store. It's me and pants have a horrible relationship. I would have had to order these pants in probably 2 to 3 different sizes to get the right size or to make sure it's the right size. I just didn't feel like doing that. It wasn't that important. Tamika, you will find a cargo pant that's right. Fast forward, I have been going to the Ralph Lauren section a lot lately. It's just a brand that I find myself, ever since I went to that event, like, you know, I forgot about this brand, and they make really great clothing, and it is age appropriate and it looks good. So I went over just kind of checking it out, and I saw these navy blue cargo pants. Tried them on, and again, we're talking about a brand that things just fit right and they're made well, and you know, you're not really a size 10, but because you're shopping in a teeny bopper store, you got to get a size 16. You get the size that you need, right? And I go into the store, in a dressing room, and I'm like, oh, these are amazing. But they were navy blue, and I'm like, Ralph Lauren, why didn't you make these in black, right? But I'm like, they're dark enough, but they're $195. That's super expensive. Let me tell you something. Women should run the FBI. The top 10 most wanted list will be the top 2. It may be down to the top 1, okay? We're going to find what we need, okay? Went down a rabbit hole. I'm Googling. I'm looking for the pant, and I find them on Mercari. New with tag for $60, okay? Now, here's the gotcha. The pants came, and here they are. They are not, they're navy, but they are a different navy. This is like blue. This is like bus driver uniform blue. This is like I am in the military blue. Whoever wears a uniform, security guard blue. But I don't want to give them up because I know how expensive these pants are. So I'm like, well, what's the difference? Am I tripping? I went back to the store to see the color of the pant. I'm like, Tamika, I know you're not crazy. You saw navy blue and it was dark enough to almost be black. Why are these blue? And I read the tag. They were new with tag, but these were from 2023. And I'm guessing he changed the color palette in 2024. There you have it. However, these pants fit great. I have a horrible relationship with pants, so I'm going to keep them. I'm 5'5.5" for reference. You see how long they are here. But the other thing that I love about these pants, do you see where the seam is here? Do you see, like, it's this much material. My finger is where the seam is. That's about 2 inches. Let me see. It might be better if I do it like that. That's 2 inches of material. If you went to a tailor, they could take this down to about a half an inch, and you would get so much more length. So I just love that, and it could even be doubled. I don't know. No, I don't think it's doubled. But anyway, got these pants. I put them on here with a white shirt to give you guys the visual of why they look like a uniform. But I'm going to figure it out. Whether I'm going to wear an oversized tan sweater. They just fit too cute for me to give up. I have to get over the color palette. I'm going to figure this out. And I know this is a shopping mistake, but I don't care. They were $60. I'm keeping the pants. So the next 2 things are from Norma Kamali. So I went over a girlfriend's house, and she had this Norma Kamali tracksuit, and it had the shoulder padding in it and the jacket, and I'm like in awe of the jacket. I'm like, this is really nice. And then she's like, yeah, she gives me the hanger that has pants on it. And I'm like, wait a minute, this goes together? Because I thought it was just a one, like the jacket was by itself. And the pants like intrigued me, right? And I'm like, I love these. I felt them, and they felt heavy, and they felt expensive. And she's like, oh yeah, they're not that, they're Norma Kamali. And I know Norma Kamali is very price savvy. Like, they're not going to hit your head, you might spend $120, $150 for a pair of pants, right? So I'm like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I ordered the pants. Now, when I went online, the pants had a slit in the front. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be horrible. Okay, let me order them anyway and do it. I'm glad I did. As you can see, the slit of the pant is on the side. When I tell you I can't wait to wear these pants, they're so comfortable. If you know Norma Kamali, her stuff is very comfortable. So I got influenced by going over my friend's house. So these pants are definitely coming with me to Fashion Week. I feel like these with a blazer or even just a I have a few ideas. I can't really say them all out loud right now, but I have a few ideas of how I want to wear these, but just comfortability. And I'm somebody who watches like all the Fashion Week vlogs from the girls, and I know comfort is a huge thing, so these pants are definitely coming. Now, the second item is going to be these Norma Kamali footy leggings, and you guys know she's kind of known for these. And you saw everyone with the all brown outfit situation with the oversized brown or burgundy, maybe it was, with the oversized like burgundy coat. That was Norma Kamali. I bought these leggings. Let me show you guys. First of all, her stuff runs big. These are a size large and they are too big. If I feel like putting them on, I will. And I'll be showing you over on the side. But I just can't justify it. I think these were like $150. This top part near your stomach just is too, like, this is so loose and flabby. It's not flattering. They're super big. So I would have needed a medium, and it has nothing to hold you. I mean, this is just one thin stitch here. I just didn't think they were worth it. Also, in my head, I saw this with like a pump and a black long blazer situation. I know me, and I would have preferred a houndstooth blazer over black pants. I would have preferred it the opposite way around. Now, I'm going to try these on, and I'm probably going to look in the viewfinder and be like, this actually looks cute. But we'll see. But they're going back. I think I needed a medium if I'm really going to be serious about them, but I just can't justify the price, and they're this, like, loose. So it just doesn't, I mean, look how big this is. This is ridiculous. And I know I'm stretching that, but, like, this is too big for me. So anyway, that's that. And then, so the next two clothing items are not here yet, and I may have to insert myself once they finally get here. I am filming this a little bit early. I'm in the federal government. We have a lot going on right now, and while my mental is intact, I want to get these videos, the talking head portion, out in case I go into a deep dark situation next week, okay? So I'm trying to stay on point. So the Zara blazer is coming. Again, I'm gonna post it over here. This is, I think, is the blazer that went viral. It's like the hourglass Zara blazer. It was pretty expensive for Zara at $169. If it's available, I will link it below. Again, I have to insert myself. I don't know much to say about it, but I purchased it and I'm waiting for it to come. As soon as it gets here, I will come back with a review for it. So this is the insert I was speaking about. So I did get the Zara blazer. The Zara blazer was a little bit too small. It had built-in hips. I'm showing you guys a picture over to the side. And it fit like with nothing underneath, which was the plan. So like wear with jeans or something. And like I said, it had these like built-in hips. Because it didn't quite fit, the hips were flattening out. If that makes sense. So this was not a keeper. Next item has a little bit of a story. Everything in this haul has a story behind it. The next item is this Michael Kors bell leg pant. So I'm in the mall this week. I walk past Michael Kors, and I'm telling you guys, I am so in love with these like middle tiered brands with the Tory Burch. Tory Burch has a pair of like boots that I actually want right now, a pair of Western boots, but they're Tory Burch, Coach, Michael Kors, Ralph Lauren. Like, they are really, it's like we forgot, and then they're like, oh yeah, we're here. So I'm walking past Michael Kors. I've never been a Michael Kors girl. When I was in early years of being in like corporate, I would wear Michael by Michael Kors dresses because they would carry them in like TJ Maxx, Ross for like $39, $29. So you can be a corporate baddie back then with your Michael Kors dress on. And I would always be like, these dresses fit so well. They're for like a woman. You feel grown in them. When I'm walking by and I saw these shoes, took my breath away. Something about them, and I like toe cleavage, so this is not even a shoe this is not a silhouette I would choose. But it was something about them. And I didn't try them on, but I may try them on this week when I go back. And I saw this cheetah dress in the window. Now, here's the thing with Michael Kors. I refuse to pay full price. And I'm sorry, but those brands, especially like Michael Kors, he has made it to the point where he is in every department store. What that now means is he's on his website, Nordstrom's, Macy's, Saks, Dillard's, and Belk's. And it could be more. Dillard's, Belk's, and Macy's is going to have a sale. Macy's is going to have a one-day sale. You all know that. They're going to have a one-day sale. Why would I pay full price when I can probably find this dress for 40% off if I just wait like a month or two? So I'm going to wait it out. I haven't tried anything on, but I can envision this dress with stockings and then those shoes. And the shoes work because I think it's a mini dress. And when you wear a mini dress, you don't want super high heels. And I thought the heels would be perfect. So I'll report back if that works. But anyway, while I was searching for that, I found these black pants. Again, something simple for Fashion Week, to wear out to lunch, to wear to a meeting, to wear to dinner, maybe even if I had a show to go to, right? I could throw these on with anything and I'm out the door. And also the Michael Kors pants did not work. So really cute pant. It wasn't executed quite properly. So nice and wide and long, but the torso part was just too long. They weren't worth it. They were $60. I didn't need them. If you are a tall girl, they would be perfect. It just was like that cheap rayon-ish kind of material. I wasn't a fan of it, so they went back as well. And the very last thing in this haul is going to be a MacBook Air 3 M3. I'm not a tech person. Anyway, backstory, I need to be able to edit on the go. So you guys know I'm doing my YouTube thing and I'm trying to show you guys these videos, right? And in order to be consistent, I have to be able to edit anywhere. Unbeknownst to me, iMovie, I edit in iMovie, which is the base of the base, right? Final Cut Pro is like, for those that know what they're doing. But my videos get the job done in iMovie. So what I didn't know was that iMovie on the Mac versus the iPad has a condensed version of like filters, color range, text, transitions. Like it already doesn't have a lot going on. To have that even more condensed is like, okay, yeah, this is not going to work. So I realized that I'm able to edit on the go because I can't do it on my iPad, and I realized that very early on. Also, I just got it, and I already see the value in it. I'm now able to edit. I was the wife that my husband was like, the movie's on. I'm like, hold on, I'm coming. I'm finishing editing. I can now take this with me. I bought a Mac. Is that the TV, the big one that sits on your desk? I don't know. But I have the big one that sits on your desk. I bought that early COVID so that I could like do many different things at one time. I love it. But it is a stationary computer and I'm stuck in my room. This would allow me to go downstairs and be with my family, and you know, and I know it's like, well, you're still not there because you're editing. No, I'm there. When we get in bed at night, we're a very old couple. We get in bed, we read a book, look at a movie. He's on his tablet, I'm on my tablet. That's just how we do. So now I can actually be working as opposed to just scrolling online and like wasting time, because that's what I'm usually doing. And it has made a world of difference so far. Also, I want to be able to edit on the go. So if I'm out of town, I found myself like, oh man, I would have to edit my video and I would be in such a rush trying to edit a video, get packed for a trip, get it uploaded to YouTube so I could then edit it while I was on the go, because I couldn't do it in iMovie. So this allows me so much more flexibility. So great purchase. I can't give you a review on like the technology because I'm not sure. I just think Apple is great, so it usually works out. And that is my haul, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you next week with my pre-Fashion Week prep, and I'll probably be trying some things on and showing you guys what I'm thinking about wearing. Then after that, it will be the Fashion Week probably vlog maybe, and we'll kind of go from there. So I will keep you guys posted. I'll see you next week.